Hello all, happy Friday. Hope everybody's had a good week. I apologize, haven't really posted much lately, been busy. All of our things going on in school, and I did do some more work cleaning up some of this equipment. I got those dies cleaned up. I got the RCBS Junior all clean, working nice and smooth. I do want to get some loading done on that, and I even got the old Uniflow that was completely seized up. I mean, it was rusted terrible. And got her loosened up and working. I think I want to get a little bit of graphite to put in there because it is still a little rough, but looking forward to using that. And guess I'm giving a little bit of an update. I got this little RCBS bench primer a couple weeks back, and I did a video just that I thought it was kind of cool to get. And I did not realize that I didn't have the little primer arm that has to go inside, neither of them, the big or the small. So I was doing some research and looking for them, and they are pretty much unobtainium. To buy another one of these was going to be close to $90-100, and I didn't want to do that just to get the arms. So I started looking and I started digging. Found another fellow on YouTube that had done a nice video on the older version and the slightly newer version, both discontinued. And I got some measurements. I actually had gotten the little primer cup, and I was going to try to build my own. I was going to measure and make my own rods. But then, as I was looking around on eBay, I found this RCBS Ram Prime unit. And it comes with a, it's sort of a die that sets on top and a thing that clips into the shell holder. And darned if it doesn't come with these little arms. And they fit into this little shell holder, and you mount in the press, and they go up through and mount your primer. And these don't match the measurements that I was given, but when I looked at it up next to my my little unit, I thought those have got to work. And they're really pretty cool. You just put the shell holder in here, you drop the primer arm down through, and well, I got some 357 cases that I emptied here a little while back, and I just kind of deprimed them to have the primers. And check this out. Drop the primer into the little primer arm, raise the lever, and pop, primed. I am so tickled. I didn't think I was going to be able to find those arms anywhere. I thought I was going to end up spending an arm and a leg, and this little unit was 30 something and change. So anybody that has one of these, if they've lost their little primer arms, or primer rods, whatever you call this, yeah, get a hold of one of these RCBS Ram Primes. And I don't have the part number, sorry. It's got the little arms that you need, and you can just prime your little heart out here with, oh, that one's in backwards. That's an easy way to take them out too, is just dump them upside down. But you just get yourself a little primer. In she goes. Raise the lever. Nope, that one's primed. Put one that's not, and it's real gentle. It's easy. This doesn't really spring back into place, but that's okay for me. But it's perfectly seated. They're not primed, they're not proud, they're not seated too low. So I'm just tickled. I've got this thing up and running, and we're going to mount her on a bench somewhere. In fact, I think I'm going to do a bench overhaul and try to make some space that I can mount this guy up, because I really want to use it. I think it's a pretty neat unit, and I love the story behind it, where it came from. Now, one more thing. In this 357 die set, I showed this before when I showed them cleaned up, and I said that this was a spacer. Apparently the spacers are much thinner for the 38 357. Does anybody know what this is, and how do you use it? I mean, a casing does not fit through it, and I don't know exactly where it would go. Or is this just a random piece of something that ended up in this die box? Let me know if you know. I'd appreciate it. I'd like to learn a little something. So there you go. That's my video for this evening, and hope we'll get to see y'all later on the Georgia Shooting Connection chat. We'll start up at 8 o'clock, and I'm not sure what we're getting up to this evening, but it's always something fun. So thank y'all. Hope you have a great weekend. Take care.